Making Corian rings is a lot of fun. It's super easy to do. Scraps can be picked up on eBay or at various counter stores. It cuts really well with regular carbide tools, and it makes some really neat stuff. These are just some samples I was playing around with the other day. To make up the blank that holds the Corian cutout, I've been using some cherry just as the backing with a regular hole saw on the drill press, and then we glue these up and get them ready for the lathe. And we have our blank right here. This is a piece of Corian just from one of those samples. This is cherry that I'm using for the blank, for the backing, and this piece will also be the mandrel that we'll put the ring on to trim up the sides. To hold this on the chuck is really simple. I cut these out of plywood. That sits in there. And then we mount this into the chuck. So let me get that set up in there. And we'll go from there. And to mount these, it's really simple. We've got our blank, our Corian piece, and our piece of cherry. We've got our holder for the scroll chuck. Just get that kind of straight, and then pinch down on that. And we're just opening this up a little bit more. This is a great little tool I picked up online for about $13 or $14 for really fine tuning stuff and getting in there. Works fantastic. This tool is just a homemade ground down Harbor Freight tool of some kind. I don't even remember what it was, but we just put a point on it, ran it through the grinder, and that's for digging out a lot of the initial stuff. So for this ring, we're not going to make it too big. This is going to be around 19 millimeters, which is somewhere around a size 9. And that's a Corian ring. Very easy to do. These things are pretty strong. And it's got all the cool features that the Corian tile has. And you can sandwich these between wood, between other pieces of Corian. All kinds of neat things. It's a fun process. Thanks very much for taking a look.